all for 52 years of everything in sports going on in Cleveland. And then after I stopped, I was like, that one right there made you the greatest player of all time. You know, everybody was just talking how they were the greatest team of all time. Like, they was the greatest team ever assembled.
When LeBron said that, the internet exploded. Some called it confidence. Others called it a disgrace. But one man, one silent legend, heard something different. Michael Jordan wasn't clapping. He was listening. And somewhere behind that competitive smirk, you know he was thinking, greatest of all time? We'll see. Because to Jordan, greatness isn't declared, it's proven. And if you followed him long enough, you know what comes next. When somebody crowns themselves too early, MJ takes it personal.
Leroy Smith was a guy, when I got cut, he made the team on the varsity team. But he started the whole process for me because when he made the team and I didn't, I wanted to prove not just to Leroy Smith, not just to myself, but to the coach who actually picked Leroy over me. I wanted to make sure you understood you made a mistake, dude.
That's Jordan's DNA. Fuel everything with doubt. Turn every slight into fire. So imagine being him. Hearing the world hand your title to a kid from Akron. Jordan's entire life is built on proving people wrong. LeBron's rise threatened to undo that mythology. From day one, the media called him the chosen one. To Jordan, that label wasn't prophecy, it was provocation. And that's where the tension really begins. Because this isn't just a generational comparison, it's a cold war between two versions of greatness, earned versus anointed. Reporters in 2003 were already writing, LeBron James could be the next Michael Jordan. But in Chicago, that phrase landed like an insult. MJ didn't spend 2 decades bleeding for rings just to be replaced by a high schooler. Ahmad Rashad once said in a 2013 interview that when he asked Jordan about the next MJ, Jordan laughed and replied, "There's only one." He wasn't joking. He meant it. Now fast forward to LeBron's Cleveland miracle. Down 3-1 against Golden State, Game 7, 2016. LeBron blocks Iggy, wins it, ends the 52-year curse. The confetti falls, the tears. The quote you heard at the start, that one right there, made me the greatest player of all time. But Jordan's silence after that win was deafening. No tweet, no congratulations, no handshake on camera, just nothing. And that nothing said everything. Because behind the scenes, the GOAT debate was boiling. Barkley said on TNT,
and LeBron, I think he's a great player, but I think he's a nice guy. I don't think many people walk around in our generation saying, man, that Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant's are nice guys. Those words were not spoken.
Shannon Sharp fired back.
You love yourself some LeBron James.
Yeah. You know they're going to happen. He the GOAT. He the GOAT.
He's not.
Say it with me.
He's not.
He the GOAT.
He's not. I just got off the phone with MJ last night just to remind him.
You should have hung up on him.
I hung up on MJ.
Yeah. Say the GOAT.
The blasphemy coming out of your mouth right now. Okay, it's okay. You can believe that. You can believe that.
The man still going to 21. But we'll do it.
And somewhere in Florida, Jordan probably smiled watching the chaos. He didn't need to argue. His resume spoke for him. 6 rings, 6 finals MVPs, never lost on that stage. Every time someone brought up LeBron, MJ just dropped those numbers like a mic. But here's where it turns. Because while LeBron's dominance grew, so did the whispers that Jordan had been trying to warn everyone about him. Not publicly, but through that trademark shade only Jordan can deliver. Jordan's 2009 speech wasn't gratitude, it was vengeance disguised as nostalgia. He called out his high school coach, his rivals, even his own teammates. Every line was a reminder, don't forget who I am. So when the next generation started using his name in debates, MJ's instincts kicked in. He'd spent a lifetime guarding that throne like a secret bank vault. Now, someone was picking the lock. And here's the thing. Jordan never had to say LeBron's name to make a point. He'd just lean back in interviews, grin, and drop a stat. 6 is greater than 4. That's it. Message received. LeBron once said on ESPN,
Black and red shoes with white socks. I wore short shorts so you could see my undershorts underneath. But I did everything Mike did, man. I wanted to be Mike. And so for my name to come up in any discussion with Michael Jordan or Kareem and all these great guys that's paved the way for myself and Tristan and Kev and Swish.
But Jordan never opened that door. Kobe got the calls, the guidance, the brotherhood. LeBron got silence. That silence between them became a storyline of its own. Fans begged for a photo, just one frame of the two greatest players alive sharing respect. It never came. Every time a reporter tried to bridge the gap, Jordan sidestepped it. He'd smile, nod, then talk about Kobe, almost like he was reminding everyone who really earned his trust.
That's a foul all day long.
Oh, I know you ain't talking. I know you ain't talking.
Hey, you only got 3 now. I get 6. How do I get that foul? You only got 3 now.
You right, I can't say none of that. Hey, Mike, you gotta shoot it quick. I'm getting to that.
I had you already.
Yeah, but I'm getting to that. I know where you're going. I'm getting to that.
No.
You gotta get up quick.
If you knew where I was going, why you go for the fake?
That clip says everything about Jordan's mindset. Playful on the surface, but there's an edge there. An alpha testing another alpha. And Kobe passed the test. He talked trash right back, but he meant it with respect. When Jordan saw Kobe, he saw reflection, the obsession, the isolation, the late-night workouts until the lights died out. He once told reporters, "Kobe steals all my moves, but I love it."
If I was in my prime, who would I want to play one-on-one with? That list is very long. Start off with Jerry West, Elgin Baylor, Kobe Bryant in his prime, LeBron in his prime, D-Wade in his prime, Melo. That's a good start. Yeah. I don't think I lose. Other than Kobe Bryant because he steals all my moves.
That was mentorship, the kind only killers understand. LeBron, though, different energy. LeBron studies the game, not the ghost. He leads with logic, not fury. And that difference is what Jordan never trusted. Because in MJ's world, basketball isn't democracy. It's domination. You don't share the spotlight, you take it. So when LeBron talked about being a leader who empowers his teammates, Jordan heard soft. It wasn't jealousy, it was ideology. The old guard believed the apex predator wins. The new guard believed collaboration builds dynasties. Different eras, same goal, but two completely different languages of greatness. And here's where the temperature rises. In The Last Dance, MJ said, "Winning has a price and leadership has a price." He was talking about screaming at teammates, pushing them until they broke. LeBron, in contrast, told ESPN The Jump in 2019, "I'm not here to break people down, I'm here to build them up." Both men were right in their own time, but that contrast felt like a warning. Jordan was saying, you can't run the kingdom by committee, and LeBron was saying, the kingdom needs everyone. When MJ saw how LeBron built super teams in Miami and later in LA, he reportedly told close friends, "I never called Bird or Magic asking to team up. Not an insult, just a line drawn in the sand." Charles Barkley said it best on TNT. Mike took it personal when guys today teamed up. That's not how he learned the game. And get this, LeBron knows that criticism lives rent-free in his head. In a 2020 interview, he said, "I respect MJ more than anyone, but I'm playing my era." Still, every time LeBron breaks a record, the first question is never about the milestone. It's, is he the GOAT now? And the first person everyone watches for reaction is still Michael Jordan. When LeBron passed Kareem for the all-time scoring record, the camera cut to MJ's face on the Jumbotron. He smiled, but it wasn't warmth. It was that polite, professional grin that hides 1,000 unspoken thoughts. They finally hugged on stage that night. Social media lost its mind. People called it the torch-passing moment. But if you watch the footage closely, Jordan leans in, whispers something, and pats LeBron twice on the back. Firm, short, final. It looked less like blessing, more like closure. Later that night, LeBron told reporters, to be in the same building as Mike again, that's special. MJ said nothing publicly. Classic. Because Jordan doesn't argue on podcasts. He sends messages through presence or absence. When Kobe passed in 2020, Jordan cried on stage, calling him my little brother. That raw emotion told the world where his heart truly was. And without saying a word about LeBron, it also said what needed to be said. Kobe had the killer Jordan recognized. LeBron had greatness Jordan respected, but only one fit the mold Jordan created. By this point, every headline turned the tension into religion. Fans divided. Analysts picked sides. Even players had to answer the question. Kyrie Irving once told reporters, "Mike and Bron are two different planets." Exactly. Two planets orbiting the same sun. Basketball immortality, but destined never to collide. As the years went on, Jordan's words got rarer but sharper. Every time a microphone found him, he found a way to remind the world what he valued. When asked in 2013 who he'd take in a one-on-one between LeBron and Kobe, MJ smirked and said, "That'd be tough, but 5 beats 1. It wasn't a stat, it was a message. Championships are the only currency that counts, and that's the warning hidden inside every Jordan quote. Don't mistake potential for proof. He's been saying it for decades, but here's the twist. LeBron didn't fold under that pressure. He used it. Every dig, every cold glance, every headline comparing him to a ghost. It pushed him to evolve in ways even Jordan couldn't predict. LeBron's legacy became about survival. 20-plus seasons, 10 straight finals runs, over 40,000 points, still playing at 40. That kind of endurance isn't luck, it's obsession. And in that sense, maybe he did learn something from Jordan after all. Different eras, same addiction to the grind. Jordan taught the world that greatness demands control. LeBron taught the world that greatness can also adapt. But Jordan's warning still hangs in the air. Because for him, legacy is fragile. It can be rewritten overnight, and he spent a lifetime making sure his stays carved in stone. In The Last Dance, he said, "People always compare me to who came after. That's fine. Just don't forget how it started." So when LeBron called himself the greatest, Jordan didn't argue. He just vanished from the conversation. That's the ultimate power move. Silence that speaks louder than applause. Charles Barkley once joked, "Michael's the only guy who can win an argument without saying a word." He's right. Because Jordan doesn't debate, he waits. He knows time always tilts toward whoever refuses to bow. Jordan conquered by domination. LeBron conquers by endurance. Both changed basketball forever. But here's where the tension becomes history. Every generation needs a villain. Jordan played his part perfectly. The ruthless competitor who refused to share the crown. LeBron became the hero of the new age, the player who redefined power and longevity. And between them lies the greatest unsolved argument in sports. Some fans still say, if MJ never gave LeBron the blessing, he can't be the GOAT. Others fire back, if LeBron breaks every record, what blessing does he need? That divide keeps the debate alive. And Jordan knows it. He's always known it. Because controversy feeds legacy. And legacy keeps his name eternal. It's almost poetic. Jordan warning the world about crowning successors too early, and that very warning becoming the reason we'll never stop talking about both of them. In the end, Jordan didn't have to dethrone LeBron. He just had to remind everyone that the crown isn't given. It's defended. Every game, every decade, every debate. They may never be friends. They don't need to be. Because every time LeBron takes the court, every time he breaks another record, somewhere Michael Jordan is watching, arms crossed, half smile on his face, thinking, good, keep chasing. That's the unspoken truth of this rivalry. Jordan's greatest warning wasn't about LeBron failing. It was about how high the bar now sits. He set it. LeBron's still climbing it. And maybe that's how it was always meant to be. Two legends, locked in eternal competition. One defined by perfection, the other by persistence. Both unbreakable, both unforgettable, both forever arguing without ever saying a word. So now it's your turn. Who do you believe wears the crown? Is it the man who never lost on the biggest stage, or the one who's rewritten every record book? Drop your take in the comments, hit subscribe, and let's keep the fire burning. Because this story, this rivalry, this warning is far from over.